Welcome back to another video today. We are back with some more amazing gameplay. Today we are going to be playing a little bit more car mechanic simulator. We're going to be looking for a build to do, very quick build, something that I don't have to take that much time into building like I usually take. We're not going to touch this car because this car has to be pretty much, this car is going to be sold very soon. I don't want to touch this car. So this car is actually going to be a project car. I was wondering, what is red coming up on the car? I don't know. Weird. All right. So we're going to go into the map and see if we can go to, let's go to a car auction. And we're going to try to find a build that I can build quick, fast, and tune it, engine, if I need to do an engine swap on it, engine swap it, or if I need to just fix the parts on it or change some quick parts and make them a little faster or make the car faster. Most of the time, I usually just change the engine out, change the engine, change the transmission, and pretty much make the car go running. So we're going to check the car auction. We're not going to check the salvage cars because the majority of the time with the salvage cars, you're going to have to rebuild them, rebuild the whole car. So I'm not going to do that. So from what I see, we got a Ford Mustang, another Ford Mustang, and that's a Jacob's Toretto, so that's a mod. That's the one for Fast and Furious. You got a Cobra R for that one. You got a Pagani, that'd be nice, but I know that thing is gonna go high dollar. You got a Nissan GTR, that'd be cool. You got a Cobra Jet. You got another Cobra, Crown Vic, another Ford Mustang. You got a Nissan Fair Lady. Another Ford, Toyota Supra, Ford GT. That'd be really nice. And that's a super performance one. So that's probably going to be and that's the Mach 1. That's the first one they've ever done. They have an RT, another, pretty much, they got a lot of nice ones. I think we're going to go with the Mustang, the Cobra Jet, because I don't think I've built one yet. So let's go with that and let's see what conditions is in it, because it is a Cobra Jet, so hopefully it's not in the worst condition. Hopefully, probably it's in a very better condition than what the other cars came in. Oh yes, so it's already built for racing. Yeah, so those are the other cars you can see. Pretty much, they got a car that's already put in the game. Oh, I see. I didn't even know you could walk through this. Oh, I walk right there. That's why. So yeah, you can look inside. You can't go inside it. Only time you can go inside it is if you, like, I guess pretty much if you were to go and look at it, you can. But this thing, oh my god. I mean, it looks like it's already built to pretty much take all the power it's gonna make. I mean, that's crazy. Look how thick those tires are. That's crazy. No trunk. Okay, there's nothing in the trunk. There's a roll cage. That's good. Weight reduction. Let's sit in it and let's see. Does it start up? That's the first thing you need to know. Oh, that's impressive. Okay, so it actually does start up. Actually, really good though. That's really good that this car actually starts up. So this is a Ford racing version. So what are the upgrades that you can do? That's what I want to know. Because again, it is FR 500 CJ. So it's a Cobra Jet. Which upgrades can you do to this? What kind of? Oh my god, you could do a V12, dude. And this thing already makes 900 horsepower, and that's a stock motor. I'm guaranteeing you, you put a V12 in here, you're going to make over 1,500 horsepower. Oh, I think we might need to buy this. And this thing is already, like, completely clean. I mean, you might have to... I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Let me check the specs on it. So this is all how I know what needs to be replaced. And it seems like, car parts-wise, it doesn't seem like it's anything Like, I'm just gonna have to go through it and check everything to make sure. And I don't know if you can do that right. Here you go. Yeah. So we can check everything that needs to be fixed if it does or not. And this will tell me everything. Whatever's missing on the car. Obviously, there's nothing missing on the car because it started up no problem. So this is going to tell me everything that's in the car right now. It has 2 gas tanks, which is crazy. Probably makes a lot of horsepower too. There's no battery. So how did the car start up if there was no battery? It has to have a battery to be able to start up, but it's saying it, or unless the battery life is 0. There's no coolant. Oh, so these are things that you really won't be able to check. Gas tank. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start the auction. We are going to get this one. I want to see how much this is going to definitely turn out to be. Again, starting price is $14,000. So let's see what we get. There we go. So I won the car for $56,870, which is actually really good. So let's take this to the garage. I think I have one more spot open, I think. If I'm correct. Yeah, one more. So I might be able to find something else, but I know that car is going to be expensive. I think we're good right now. Let's check the salvage just to see what's in here. Because again, these are cars that I know for a fact are going to take way longer to build. See, that's a lightning car. Actually, we might have to check this one. Because you got some of the... This is another mod that I just added very soon. Some of these... Yeah, see, like this one is completely fully down. But this one makes... Well, this one has a V8, right? I'm correct. Yeah, so this one has a V8, so I can make this thing. And this is a Ford Lightning. So this is going to be like the Lightning version. Yeah, so this is like pretty much like the Roush type, like the Shelby truck one. Yeah, so this thing would probably make a lot of horsepower on the road. I might have to, yeah, I'm going to buy this. Or this is the auction too, so I might as well just go ahead and buy it. Because starting price is about $1,900. Might as well just go ahead and try to buy it and see what happens. Nobody's going to really take it because... Or take it for a high dollar because it's already wrecked. I don't see this thing going over. I don't see it going over 30,000. Not even over 30,000 yet. So I knew it wasn't even gonna go over 30,000. So. We'll take this to the garage. All right, so now we're done now. So let's go ahead and get up out of here before I spend all my money on stuff that I don't need or cars that I do need. So we're going to start working on the Mustang and getting the Mustang prepped. And I learned on how to do ECU tuning, which I didn't know. Just putting an ECU in, yeah, it helps it, but it doesn't really work unless you built the power to actually make it better. So we're actually going to be learning that. Hopefully I can get into finish the engine in this video, because that's all I'm going to do. Finish the engine, change the tires, or no, finish the engine, put the pretty much all performance wise stuff in there. So that's what I usually do. Only put performance stuff in the cars if I'm going to race them. If it's like a resto mod job, like if I'm gonna sell the car afterwards, I usually keep the car stock and that's it. I don't really put like performance parts in the cars. So it's like if it's like something I'm gonna know for a fact I just want to restore, sell it, and then worry about it later on, then that's what I'll do. So go outside. It should be outside. Yep. So yeah, so that's another truck I built, which is a Ford, I think a Ford F1. Which one is this? I can't even remember. Hold on. Ford F350 Super Duty. This thing, again, this thing came with good things, but I wanted this thing to be a monster. So I took it to the drag. I built it, took it to the drag strip. It makes 731, or I'm sorry, it makes 800 horsepower. Again, a pickup truck should not be picking up 700 or 800 horsepower. So this thing is pretty much one of the slowest cars in the fleet. Now this one is not. This is probably one of the fastest. This thing makes 936 horsepower. Could have gone a little faster, but hey, you know, this was also the first build that I did. So it probably is going to be, it'll probably be very, very, very fast. So let's go ahead and get this car in the shop. Let's swap it for, yeah, swap it for the F-150. All right, let's get this thing in the shop. I'm gonna have to drain the oil. This oil, come on. Here, go back, move, okay. Why is it not? Oh, because I probably didn't raise it. Yep, I did not do that. Didn't raise it all the way up. There you go. Mustang. Drain that oil. Actually, pretty good oil in there. Not too bad. Not too bad of color. All right. We're gonna bring it down. Open up the hood. We're gonna drain the coolant because we're gonna obviously swap all this stuff out. Oh, wrong thing. Additional tools, drain tools. There you go. Get the servo, take that out. Only gotta drain 4 things, which is the brake servo, the coolant, the windshield wiper, windshield washer, reservoir, and the power steering. If you don't drain those, then you're pretty much gonna be stuck. And you're gonna get costly when it comes to having to take all this stuff out. All right, let's get all this stuff out of here. Or this is like knick-knack stuff. I usually do the small things like the clip, because they take forever to just take off. That was actually really fast. Air filter. Some of this stuff is really not needed to get out, but I need it out of the way. The fuse box. Get all that. I don't know. Yeah. Like those stuff, like anything like electronically, try to get it back to 100 because I don't really care for stuff that are, you know, used already. Like the reservoir. Oh shit. No. Like the reservoir, I'm just gonna take it out. The radiator housing, radiator, I usually take all that stuff out. Brake servo can come out. All right, so now, oh, got the power steering. Take the power steering out. All right, so now we're gonna raise the car back up and get the drive shaft and the transmission. This is the only way I'm gonna actually be able to pull this engine out. I just need the engine out so I can get to the engine and do the pretty much a swap on it. I might have to take the exhaust off too because I don't know exactly which type of exhaust is going to be for the whenever I put the V12 in. So, but we are doing only performance parts, so we're going to take all this off. That off. Starter. Take the starter off. Let me just try to get you guys some better angles. There you go. All right. So now that should be off. We're going to lower the car back down. Other side. Go over here, get the engine point crane. Ford Mustang. Pull out. There you go. So now the Mustang has been pulled out. So we're going to move this back. Actually, you can leave that right there. So now, since we know the engine can be pulled out, all we're going to do now is go to the car status. See exactly. So it needs a V12 dual overhead. God, I cannot think of that thing. Dual overhead cam. So we're gonna hit create new engine and go all the way to the V12. So there's only a couple of V12s, or I think like 3. I think it's like that one. Is it the MRC or the M? MAN. I think it's the MRC though. MRC. Yep. MRC. So we're gonna go build a new MRC engine for this. Hopefully we don't need to change that much to that. MRC. So we'll probably have to buy a new engine block. Let's go to main shop, get all this taken care of. So V12. So this is another thing I'm gonna have to keep typing in, which are all the V12 parts. Part mount. There we go. Fuel filter, we already have a bunch of those. Alternators, we got a bunch of them. So there's a lot of stuff I've already paid for because majority of the time, see, that's another one. Power steering. Power. Oh, there you are. It's just because again, they don't use them for any other crankshaft. Maybe at the top. Yep, crankshaft. Yeah, oh, crankshaft. And this one's probably gonna have the most pistons too. But we have all performance pistons, all we use. Don't use any cheaper version, but I might have to buy more, maybe. I don't know. This is a V12, so we might have to buy some more. Move that over a little bit. Right there. All right, so that head, I gotta buy a head, but I'm gonna go to performance one for that. Clutch plate, we're gonna buy that, and we already got those. Clutch release bearing. And we're gonna go to this side. Oil filter, I do not have, so we're gonna switch back to that. Go ahead and pay for this. Might as well get the what's the name? Oil pan for it. So I'm gonna probably need it. Oh, now here's the thing. I don't know which one it's probably gonna be this one. I'm just gonna buy a couple. I'm gonna say like 20. Because again, I don't know when I'm gonna buy another V12, and I'm just gonna buy 20 of these. Because again, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get another V12, and having spare parts wouldn't hurt. Camshafts are probably gonna be a little of a butt munch, but we will see. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy that. Because again, I don't know which one it's going to be, but I'm going by the stock version that it is. So we're gonna go now to the performance, the tuning, and we're gonna do the same thing as I did in the first main shop. Here we go. So we're gonna go this, we need that one, and we need that. And we can get everything that we need now from performance now. And we're probably gonna add some turbos too, so I don't know. We'll see. I think it's probably gonna make some mad horsepower too. Alright, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more because we're gonna have to, the camshafts are gonna have to be hold down. Yep, and we're gonna need a lot more spark plugs, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these down. Yep. Alright. Camshafts. Camshafts A. We need 2 of those. And camshaft B, we need 2 of those. Go back. Camshaft A. Camshaft A. Camshaft B. Oh, we need 2 A's. I didn't know. Huh, that's shocking. Alright, 2 more A's. And I'm gonna go sell those B's later. There you go. And there you go. So yeah, we're gonna have to lock those things down. Putting spark plugs in right now. This is also performance spark plugs. And we're gonna need exhaust manifolds too, which is even better because I actually have them on that performance one. Oh, nope, wrong one. Need maybe what, 2 of those? I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do 2, and I'm gonna do 2 of these because I'm guaranteeing you're gonna need both, right? Yep. We're gonna hit that. Yep. And hit that. Alright, now here's where it's gonna kick my butt. Having to put all these in And then this is probably the fastest I've been able to build an engine very fast. Because usually it takes me a longer time, especially when I'm talking. It takes me a longer time to build one of these engines. So we're gonna make sure we get this taken care of. And I don't know, like I said, I'm getting back in the groove of recording. Again, this is all brand new to me. Like I said, getting new upgrades for my PC, new game graphics card, new RAM, pretty much getting new intercooling and everything. And thank God I bought that already. And it's probably going to be ignition coils, maybe. Well, no, because we're going to have to. It's going to be a fuel rail, right? Yep, ignition coil. I just bought those too. There's going to be something in that middle. I know it. Yep. All right. So that side's done. So we don't have to worry about that. All I got to get is the timing. And it shouldn't. Yep. So that's another thing. Whenever you go to a different shop thing, that's when it wants to click off and do its own thing. We need, what was it again? Timing gear. That. That one. That on. We're gonna probably need, what is that? The timing gear? Cam gear. Ooh. I mean, I'm probably gonna need that. I was at a gear. Cam gear. I think I have cam gears. I don't think I have any different ones. Yep. Aha. They use the same one I already paid for. All my cars pretty much use cam gears the majority of the time. The belts now. That's where it's gonna kick my ass. Yep. Oh, where's that belt? Right here. Or is it gonna be that one? I don't know. We're just gonna buy both. It's probably gonna be. Yeah, I bought them already. I need the shoes. We're gonna need 2 of those. There we go. Cover. I'm gonna need that one, and that one. Yeah, see, this is the fastest I've been able to build an engine in the time span that I have, because I usually don't do this. I usually add music behind it and then have need that back. Where's that? Boom. I'm actually getting way better at doing it in a fast period of time. Water pump, just bought that. Now the water pump or the water pulley, I think is gonna, the crankshaft. Oh, I know I have that. The majority of all my cars use that. Water pump pulley, we have that. I just bought like a couple of those. I ran out. Water pump pulley, I need another one. It's probably gonna be another belt. Thermostat, I know I don't have. I didn't even pick that up. Rollers, I know we got. Belt, I didn't pick that up. Nope. 13 belt, let's get that. Thermostat, let's get that. Go. Boom. All right, now the whole front of this engine is done, so I don't have to worry about nothing else in the front. So now we can just go worry about the head, the bottom, and pretty much just the rest. So we just got to get the camshaft covers or the camshaft caps, spark plugs, the head, and pretty much flip this engine around, get the bottom, put the rod caps on, and we'll be good to go. And then put the oil pan on, and then pretty much just slap this thing in the engine, pretty much. If it doesn't change, that's what I'm hoping that it doesn't do. But again, I don't think it will, because it's obviously capable of being with that engine or being with that frame. So we're gonna see. And I hope this thing makes good horsepower for all the things I'm throwing. I think that might have been my last cap. Or for the, what's names? I bought actually enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the spark plugs in before I put the head, because it's gonna be a little hard for me to do that. And it's probably gonna be a supercharger right at the front. Or, oh, I put some in there? Oh, I thought I didn't. I might have did that earlier. Like right at the beginning. There we go. Yep. So intake manifold, that one we could probably find at 12. Intake manifold. Intake. Boom. There it is. Performance one. Yep. URL. Oh, no. Go back. There you go. All right. Throttle. B12. Throttle. Where are you at? Throttle. Is it two of them or is it one? Two. Let me go back and get another one. Didn't even see that second one behind me. Swap it around. We're gonna get that one. Swap that around. All right. Now everything in the front. Oh wait, ignition coil. See, I knew I forgot something. Yep, we're getting out of ignition coils. That was one last good one. All the rest of them are stock. All right, now we're gonna go to the engine stand, flip this thing around. Go here. Here. Part mount. Rod cap. And I know I got a lot of those. Crankshaft bearing, we knew. Okay, so they don't use the. They didn't have to use a different one. That's, or I think they do. Let me see. Nope, the same one. Okay. Rod caps and everything is the same. All right, so we're good. It's just how many we're about to use. So I'm gonna have to refill myself. Yep, restock on that. Definitely head to the parts store and get some of those. And I got 2 more to go, and oil pan is already bought, so I don't have to waste too much time doing this. Last one. And we could probably just slam this thing right back in the car. Yep, oil pan. 4 bolts. Get these 4 bolts on here. Done. Rotate. Rotate. Back. Okay, so that's how the engine looks. It's not actually that bad. Just gonna make sure we didn't miss anything, but I don't think we did. We got pretty much everything. So performance-wise, this thing is probably gonna spit out some more power. All right, so let's go take the engine off the stand. We're gonna run back over to the car, and we're gonna go ahead and slap this big beast in there. V12. Put that crane away because I don't need it anymore. But we probably don't. Let's see what it says. Nope, it'll use the same exact muffler, but it is gonna be actually. Hold on, let's put all this stuff back in here. Because I don't really think I'm going to need a change, but I do have those, so that's even better. Reservoir, I've always bought more of those. I've always bought more. Some of this stuff I've already paid for. Because I usually just do that. Battery, we got a bunch of those. What else I need? Brake servo. Oh, we got a bunch of those. Now here's the thing. I wanted to see some because there was one thing that I saw on my mod thing, and it said it was a new brake servo, but I don't know if it'll be in here or would it be? It wouldn't be electronic, so maybe add-ons. I don't know. I don't think it was the add-on either. No, so it has to be wherever you get the brake servo from. Let me see. Maybe I'm just gonna type in brake. Okay, so I thought it was a different one. So probably not. Okay, that's fine. That makes no sense. All right, let's get the air, and I got a bunch of those. Air filter. We got performance air filters. Air covers. We got a bunch of those. And let's go ahead and put these clips on before I forget. I want to try to go and dyno this car. ECU, I know we're probably gonna need because I don't really buy a lot of ECUs. One, because every car that I usually use different ECUs. So. Oh, I do actually. Wow, that's shocking that I actually had one. Fuse box. I'm gonna keep the same one that was in there. I'm not gonna change that. Obviously, it still works, but we are gonna put new fuses in there since I've wanted so many. Yep, put that in there and get the new ones in there. That should be good. Yep. And then we'll put the cover back on there. Should be good now. So now we're gonna go to here and we're gonna refill everything, including the oil, get all that stuff. Actually, before I even fill the oil up, put that transmission back on, put the drivetrain back on, put the exhaust system, change the fuel pumps out for performance fuel pumps. So one, I don't have to do that later. No. Do that afterwards. Because it would make no sense. Yep, just fill this up. Go. Brake servo. And then we're going to give it a car wash at the end. After we do the dyno, and then after the dyno, we'll take it out to the track, do a test run, see how fast it does on drag strip. Ooh, what else do we need for that? The funny thing about it, you don't really need this. This is the thing. Like, that one you really don't need. It's just one because it holds too much weight. So there's really no point in us doing that. Obviously, you can tell springs are good, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, let's raise this car back up. Get under there to the drivetrain. To the fuel pump, sorry. Fuel pump, because I need to change it out. That out. And take it. And those are good, too. So, part mount. Performance fuel pump. And performance fuel pump. Exhaust pipe, we're just gonna put the stock ones back on. I'm not really gonna bug with new ones because again, just going back on the car, I don't think it's gonna hurt it. That's fine, and that's fine. And we're gonna go here. Gearbox I don't have, so we're gonna have to go and get a new one. Go to tablet, go to custom gearbox, and we need a V12. This is free V12. Maybe. Or V12A. There you go. And we're going to have to go back around to the other side because that is where the starter would be posted. Boom. And we're just going to go and make a dial up. Make sure everything is good. Oh, drivetrain. Make sure we connect that back because we would not be able to move at all. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop the car back down, fill the car up with oil. Ooh, sorry. Yep. Fill this car back up with oil, and we'll be good to go and start heading to the dyno. Do the ECU tuning before we start it, and we can see exactly how much horsepower this thing gonna make. Again, I never expected a V12 to be in a Mustang. That's crazy. All right, oil's filled up. So the thing is with these, I think it has a dipstick. Yes, it does. Okay, let's check the dipstick, make sure we're good. Right at the max, minimum. You see right there, minimum and max. We're good there. Let's go ahead and close this hood. All right, move this car on over to the. Let's do the wash first. The car wash first. Get it getting clean. Do the interior and everything. Yep, wash it, make sure this thing's clean. T. See, I didn't even know there was blue in there because how much dirt there was on there. Did not even know that. And then we're going to do the interior because it probably needs it. Do the interior. All right. And then what I forgot to do was go to, let me go back to the lift. And I forgot to do the welding. Just to make sure there's nothing wrong with this car at all. Move equipment, Ford Mustang. And then we're also going to do the tint, even though I don't need tint. Ford Mustang. So we're going to do the tint first and then the welding. Oh, no, wrong thing. Use equipment. I want this thing black. There you go. All right. Equipment back, and then we're gonna go to the welder. Use it 750. We're just gonna make sure everything is welded good, nothing's wrong with it. All right, put that equipment back, grab the car. We're gonna go to the dyno, and then we're gonna go to the back of the screen and hit the EC tuning. So this is something I learned from just pretty much paying attention to them. So this is something, so pretty much I just learned from this. So you want to get it, I guess, like closer to the, you know, the ECU pretty much. So pretty much it's a stage 3 ECU. So to achieve the best performance from ECU tuning, you need to align the bars, higher position, better performance. Adding the value to one bar changes the value to all remaining. Higher ECU changes mean more bars, mean more performance gains. So this one's obviously, you're trying to get it right in the middle, I guess. And it's going to be kind of, see, so like that's the closer you're going to get it. You could move it around, but if you get like all the colors identical, which it looks like to me, they're all identical. I mean, you're going to go ahead and apply it. That's what I'm going to do since, I mean, 5, 6, 5, 5, 5. I think that's, I mean, really good. So let's go ahead and, I mean, first gear, second gear, I mean, first gear, third gear, and then you got the other gear. Let's go ahead and apply it. All right, so we applied it now. So we'll just make sure that it's applied. This is the carburetor. If you wanted to tune the carburetor, that's that. So let's go ahead and, jump on the dyno. Why am I opening the door? And let's see how much horsepower this thing actually makes. Okay, so this thing makes 1,300 horsepower. It gained 762 horsepower. So this thing is really freaking fast. I mean, this thing is probably going to tear up the street. So that's even crazy, but it's crazy that a V12 fit in here. So now we're going to go to the test path. I just need to do the alignment on this. So one, if you don't do the alignment on this, it will throw the car off a lot. So right now it's actually really good, actually. Really weird. Actually, let me do this. Jump on the test path, and we'll see what it does. Because it will change. Damn, that came dark. But I can actually see it. This tells me everything that I need to know about the car when it comes to brakes. And everything. So, our front suspension, I mean, our front brakes are okay. Our back ones are actually still good. Now we're going to see suspension. One side is good. I mean, they're both 80-80. That's not bad. Now they're going to test the rear, see where we're at with that. Ooh, that might done something. It might be 50-50. Yeah, literally about 50-50. That's really crazy. So since it did all that, now we're just going to check it to make sure it is aligned. Okay, so it still is aligned. That's good. So we don't have to change anything. Headlight. Oh my god, I didn't even know you could do that. See, these are things I didn't even know that you could do. I'll say these are not. So it tells you if it's aligned. So it says to align the light, move to the marked area. So you got to go pretty much like right there. Okay. In the right one. Okay, so they are aligned. So that's actually really cool that you can actually do that. I never knew you could actually do that. These are new things that I'm learning when I'm in this shop, because usually, oh god. So yeah, so you got all the performance things in here. You can go into here. And then I don't know what the card is. Usually, no, I guess not. Alright, so since we did everything in here, and we don't really have to worry about nothing, that's crazy that you don't see a car on here. Like, at all. There's not one car on here. Let's go ahead and we're going to go to the racetrack, and that's how we're going to end this video. Head to the drag strip. Jump in the Mustang. And let's take it out. So we're going to use a controller for this part, or this portion. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. This is going to be the last thing we do. Hopefully, this thing does pretty well. So I'm not even going to go and do a test path. I'm just going to jump right into it and do a full-on King of the, pretty much King in the Sands, which I think that's what that's called, King in the Sands. So it's pretty much just showing to see who is the top dog when it comes to drag racing. I don't know what's going to happen because, again, never driven this car. It makes 1,300 horsepower, so I got to be on point with my shifting. 100%. So, yeah, so let's give it time. King of the Sands tournament. So, series of races, bet, win, and win prices. We are going to go, I think that's a quarter. So, we're going to do pretty much, that's the only class we can do. So, yep. So, we're going to do that quarter. Class A, 1,000. So, pretty much everybody has Ford Mustang, Hoonicorn, and all different versions. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to start. We're going to go against a Hoonicorn. I don't know which version of the Hoonicorn we're going against, but we are going to be using a controller for this. So, hopefully, I do win this. Okay, so it looks like he's on a street version. Obviously, I can't see the lights. That's another thing. So, we're going to get out the car. And we're going to go here. Just so I can see. Okay, so he's actually. And then here's another thing. So, I learned you can switch the gear that you're in. So, if we miss a gear, it's going to probably help. Here we go. So, here we go, guys. Got him. So that actually helped. That helped a lot. So we got a 14.3, and that was pretty good. I mean, again, he was catching up with us, but we were going 204 miles an hour. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So we won that one. So we got that one off the top, and that was actually way better because when you start in second, you don't have to rush to like jump a gear to go into that gear to go from that gear. So we're going to go now. It seems like I'm going to go against another Mustang. Probably the same Mustang. No, a different Ford Hoonicorn. We're going to switch back over to this. Switch the gear, go to second. Put my handbrake on. Got him again. I got him again. So we know for a fact 14.2 at 205. That's really good. So we're going through these dudes like nothing. So the Pagani never even won. So we might have a good win. If I swear, if this Brian Brooks with that Ford Mustang does not beat that Lamborghini, I am going to have this in the back. But again, I don't know how fast that Murcielago is, because I haven't raced one yet, so I don't know how this is going to go. And it's the LP640. So here we go. Let's do this again. Again, we got it in the bag. Obviously, everybody seems like they have the same car. So we're going to go to second gear. Line it up. Make sure I get my angle ready. Here we go. Handbrake. Now, if you did see on that, I guess, third gear, I did kind of let it run, limit out, and then he tried to catch back up, but he still was a little too far from me. So that's actually really good. We're doing really well. So we got one more race. And I said it. What did I say? I knew if we were not going to win, if Brian Brooks didn't get that Lamborghini, we were going to end up racing him. I don't know if it's a stock Lambo or if he built that thing. So we're going to see. And if I swear, if I lose to a Lambo, that is crazy. Here we go, guys. All right. So it doesn't look like it's a stock one. It looks like he's built that one. So let's go to second gear. Handbrake it. And here we go. This is the final race of King in the Stands. Take home the money. Here we go. Oh, he's nowhere to be found. Oh, he got dusted. Oh, he got completely dusted. I didn't even expect that. 14-1 and he was a 16-9. And I was at 205 horsepower. I'm sorry, not 205 horsepower. 205 miles an hour. He was at 154. So he had no way of catching up with me. That is crazy. So my reaction time was really good on point. Because 0 to 30 was a 1.1. 0 to 60 was a 2.2. 60 to 100 was the 2.2. And 60 to 125 was 11.2. That's really good. And he didn't even reach over right in that. That's crazy. So we got $11,000 from that. That's crazy. So we actually won that very well. So that is it, guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more of these amazing builds, I'm gonna have a lot more. Like I said, if you want to see that Ford F-150 Lightning concept build happen, we will jump on that immediately and definitely knock that thing out. But we're out of here, and we're gonna go and head up out of here and pretty much get other stuff done. Peace out.